everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to talk about the atrocity that is the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel Remasters, which are going to be releasing on Steam in the coming weeks, and how myself and Waka believe that this is a conspiracy with the Albed behind it. But seriously, I mean, this is just a disaster. Last month at E3, there was literally a 1-minute preview trailer of like, hey, the Pixel Remasters you guys were all asking about are finally coming. You know, didn't you want them on PlayStation Network so you can download it on PS4 and now PS5 to get trophies? Oh, sorry, it's mobile. Don't you guys have phones? Oh, you wanted to play on your Nintendo Switch on the go? Oh, forget that. We can't do that. We're going to put it on Steam, where you can't even own the games. I mean, really, you don't even own games if you download them online. You got to get a physical copy. And it's just a complete disaster. Put it on Steam and mobile? Are you freaking kidding me, man? All they had to do was take the 3 PSP versions. You have Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and 4 on the PSP. Those versions are practically perfect. Just polish them up, put them on PSN, put them on Nintendo Switch's eShop, put them on Microsoft Shop, do limited run promotional discs for the collectors like myself. Would have flown off the shelves. Do those 3 versions, and then do the same thing that you did for them, the PSP remasters that you did like 10 years ago, and do that for 3, 5, and 6. Mind you, 5 and 6 have never really gotten proper remakes. The best thing you got was the Game Boy Advance versions back in like 04 and 05. And aside from that, 5, the SNES version, never even released in North America. So all you got was a Game Boy Advance version if you wanted to play it, you know, legit over here. And with 6... Well, actually, I think with 5 and 6, wasn't there a PlayStation 1, like the anthology version that came out way back when? Because a lot of people got into 7 first, and they're like, oh, we got to play the old game. So they actually released the... Yeah, I think the anthology actually had 4, 5, and 6. And then there was Final Fantasy Origins, which had 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1. But I digress. Let's take a look at the Steam page here, and just, you know, even the consumers are calling this out, just how expensive it is, and really... It's a degrade in terms of graphics. There's no upgrade in remastering the pixel art. The old SNES art and even the NES art is better than this shit. So let's take a look at this. This is the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 bundle, which you can pre-purchase on Steam. Mind you, with Steam, you don't own any of these games. It's all online. Do you have a physical copy? No, you don't. It's freaking garbage. You know, I'd even be... See, I probably would get it on PlayStation 4 just for trophies. And I know Steam has trophies too, but I'm sort of biased to the Sony consoles. But, I mean, you would have made hotcakes by selling a disc or like a Switch cartridge, limited run for the collectors. People would have bought that shit. But anyway, you have 6 games here for $74.82. Are you freaking kidding me? You know, these games should be $10 in my opinion. I mean, maybe you can make the case that 5 and 6 could be like 15, or maybe include 4 there because they're a little longer, but 1 and 2 are $10 games, if that, maybe even less. And 3, I don't know, I never really liked 3. I played 3 one time and don't really care much for it, but it's there. It's one of the originals. In my opinion, if you want to play 3, you're better off playing 5 just because the job system is much better, the story's better, and the music's better too, so... Anyway... So if you pre-purchase this now, you will receive soundtracks and wallpapers from 1 through 6. Soundtracks, which you can find on YouTube, and wallpapers, which you can find through search. And you can find, like, original artists, too. But you got that. So the games that inspired a generation come to life once more in the ultimate 2D pixel remaster. Purchase the bundle, receive all 6 games. This is great, too. I thought this was hilarious. This bundle lets you purchase all 6 games, Final Fantasy 1 to 6, at a discount price with a special soundtrack featuring 3 tracks from each game. There's like at least 50, 70 tracks in the later games. Probably the earlier games, there's like maybe 30 tracks. And 2 unique wallpapers. I can just search it, I'd find a wallpaper. What are you talking about, dude? Enjoy universally updated 2D pixel graphics and beautifully rearranged soundtrack. So they're going to remaster the Uematsu soundtrack, which, you know, I'm playing Final Fantasy X right now, and I have the original soundtrack playing. The rearranged soundtrack is never as good as the original. I'd rather take the grainy, you know, 8-bit, 16-bit soundtrack any day, but they're going to do that. check this out too. Gameplay is improved with modernized UI, extras such as the bestiary. Okay, that's cool. Illustration gallery and music player. All right, you got that. So, and God knows how long they've even been working on this, but Final Fantasy 1 through 3 are going to be available on the 28th, so that's in a few weeks. And 4, 5, and 6 are coming soon. So, are you freaking kidding me? So then, scrolling down a little bit more. Improved gameplay, modernized UI, auto battle options. You know, people, JRPGs, turn-based JRPGs almost don't even exist anymore because people find the gameplay so boring. I mean, it's amazing we got a game like Dragon Quest XI recently, and the trails of the Cold Steel games, but most turn-based RPGs are done because people don't like the battling. That's why there's all these auto battling mechanics, and there's even auto battle in Dragon Quest XI. But you know, you get the bundle, you get your OST and wallpaper, which if you click on this, let's open a new link just to see. And will they even show you what you're getting, or you're just, you know, picking a rabbit out of a hat with this wallpaper? Yeah, I mean, is that the wallpaper? I mean, I can just open image new tab and download it myself. I don't know, man. Freaking nuts. So, like I said, a little pricey. These games, the first 3 should be $10, and, you know, 4 through 6 should be $15, in my opinion. But let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the actual pixel art, because you might see my other tabs here. I got the PSP versions. So, I'm not going to play the trailer. You can just find that yourself. But here's like the overworld, okay? Look at how bad the text is. And you might notice too, the MP gauge is gone. So the great quality of life improvements that you have in the PSP version, such as adding MP, have been disregarded, and it's going back to the charge-based spells, whereas you can only use a certain spell X amount of times, so you have to, you know, it's definitely more strategy involved in that in the original NES game, but, you know, it was a great quality of life improvement. Let's get rid of the MP gauge. Horrible. And these sprites, I mean, I don't know, man. Look. Here's the PSP version. I'm just doing a search. Well, that's Final Fantasy 2. That's Furion, Maria, and Guy. But here's here's Final Fantasy 1 right there. Look, there's your knight. And let's see. That's the knight there. I mean, I guess it looks closer to the NES version, but the PSP version is superior in every way. How is this a pixel remaster? Are you kidding me? Look at the text. I can't see that. I don't even wear glasses. I can't see that, though. There's Garland. I mean, we're going to have to call Jack and the boys to find out Chaos. Like, the overworld? Oh, man, it's ugly. What is going on? What's going on? So that's one. Take a look at 2. The only images they have are 1 through 3, because I guess they're still working on 4 through 6. But here's 2. Look at Maria there, okay? I just saw her here. I mean, you're telling me that oh, is it auto moving on me? This is better than the PSP version? I don't think so, man. The text is so bad. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So, you get the idea. I also wanted to show you, so the fact is, 1, 2, and 4 have definitive version on the PSP, and then 4 also has its version on the DS, which is like the chibi art style, which I don't care for, but it's there if you like it. And 3 has that chibi art style on the DS as well, whereas 5 and 6, their definitive versions are the Game Boy Advance or getting a good translation patch and playing it on the SNES. Now, if you go to Steam and you search Final Fantasy 6 and you go to the old version, this was the version they were selling you before the Pixel Remaster. Look at that. Look at the menu. This is an Elmano art piece there that they managed to fuck up. This is like an art piece that you see in the main menu. And even that, and this was meant to play on like mobile phone, but look at Strago. Look at him. You're not going to believe Cyan, so. This is an old version too. This is released in 2015. But how have you effed this game up when the Game Boy Advance version is better? Look at, oh my god, look at Locke's face. Holy crap. I don't believe it, man. And again, here's 4 on the PSP. And same thing with 5. With 5, like I said, the SNES version never came out in North America. You've only ever had the ability to play on the Game Boy Advance. And same thing, they have like this weird ass. Well, I guess this is a little bit better than 6. 6 was really bad. Let's see how the menus. Hey, the menus here. Look at the ATV gauge. Ugh, it's just ugly. It's meant to play on a phone on a touchscreen. It's just garbage. And they've done nothing to make it better with this Steam Pixel remaster. Absolute hot garbage. And it's like, a few years back when they did the Final Fantasy VIII remaster, they had mentioned that they lost the original code and they had to sort of do it from the ground up. And a lot of people complained about the 8 remaster because the backgrounds didn't look as good. But I recently played the 8 remaster last summer for the first time in ages, like probably since the early 2000s when I played in the PlayStation 1. And I thought it was fine, Like the character models all look great. And there's this old meme with Renoa at the ballroom dance when she said to Squall, "You're the best looking guy here," and his face is all pixelated. It looks like he has a snaggletooth, and it's pretty funny. But, Square just missed a big opportunity yet again. Like I said, the best way that they could have done this was make a disc of all 6 games, put it on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, put it on a cartridge for Nintendo Switch, Microsoft, like I said, I don't care about Microsoft, but, put it there. So I would have bought it again just for trophy support. Totally would have done that. I mean, at some point we'll play through these games again, but at this point you're going to have to emulate. Like I said, 1, 2, and 4 on the PSP. 3, I don't care. And 5 and 6 on the Game Boy Advance. How crazy is it we have to go back to the Game Boy Advance? And how come these games can't just be on the PlayStation Network? Like, I remember on the PS3, you could download these games, the PSP versions, and then you can get the old PlayStation 1 version, the Anthology, which had, did have 4, 5, and 6, and then Origins had 1 and 2. And it's just another missed opportunity, and I don't understand, like, who tells these people what to do? It's like, for every good step that they take a million steps backward, and they don't learn from any mistakes. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I really, and a game like, even the original Final Fantasy, that's giving me a good 30 hours, maybe like 45 hours of grinding and stuff if you're into doing stuff like that. You're going to play that on your phone? I want to sit on the couch and play it on the TV. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just like a boomer. I don't know. But this has sort of been ranting and raving with Kevin about the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Let me know your thought in the comments down below. I really hope that the consumers don't buy this. I don't use Steam. Like I said, I think Steam, you're not even buying the games. It's not like you're renting them, but you don't even own them. It's all in the cloud. You don't have a physical version of it. So I don't use Steam anyway, but this is a total missed opportunity. If you're going to put it on Steam, fine, but put it on all the other platforms too. Total missed opportunity. The text is garbage. The pixel sprites are garbage. They're going to rearrange the music. The old music is fine. Uematsu's a musical genius. Screw that up. Total disaster. But thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.